এই যে things নাই যে গোল ইফেক্ট ঠিক আছে সুন্দর লাগে এটা সবগুলো সাদাই দিই এটা ঠিক আছে radius level লাগছে এদিকে ঠিক আছে এটা এগুলা লড়াই লাভ নেই রে লাল সাদাইতে নেই আর এত লাগবে যেটা সাদাইছে ওটাই থাক
This is colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known. Nobody would ignore him. He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal. And that interception was most necessary. He read that really well and stopped it. Net yet? Oh, that is a good ball to find it. Oh, that's
penalty.
Morocco present their opponents with the best possible chance here. This is one up.
Oh, what is to the?
That is so safe from Khan. He has missed it. Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that. Japan with their first corner. First in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. This is Nedved. Morocco are looking to go forward now. Robertson calmly anticipates. Thuram. David Villa. No, it's Nedved. He steps in.
Sabir bhai, walaikum assalam.
Rafinha quietly
Ki
rearing up.
obostha bhai?
A through ball. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Bhai aছি alhamdulillah.
Now it's Villa, and it's Stojkovic. That's just playing it safe and simple. And they're quick to get it back. And that pass has been well intercepted. Looking to play him in. Stojkovic!
না তেরি কই থেকে ঘুরাই কই মারলো?
Japan!
আরে ভাই খাওয়া দাওয়া হয়েছে আপনার?
And a
খাওয়া দাওয়া করছেন?
ends with the inevitable classy finish. Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due, but it's been given away. And he's away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, just skips past his man. Rafinha couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it. Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
বুঝতাছি না কি হলো?
Seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim. Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep. Peter, the front men have certainly been busy.
নেভিয়েট নাই কি ভাই? ওই কি খেলে ভাই?
Shalar okay, but very demanding too. Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
আর এটাকে মনে মার্ক করে দিছে বাতিস্তুতারে।
Beckham. Seedorf. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. The defense just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
বাতিস্তুতার কাছে ছিল এটা।
Accurate pass.
বুঝলাম না কাহিনী। কি ভাই কি খেলা হইতাছে?
So a steady, solid, and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer. That's the start of the second half. Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. He's being urged to shoot. Morocco needed that. They really needed it. You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
İşi.
Oh, that is rather wayward. Morocco really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter. Nicely spread. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. He's having a go.
Messi. Messi.
From another planet. He's got himself an absolute peach. Morocco are back in business. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting. The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again. Morocco grabbed the equaliser and we're all square. Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want. And a chance!
What a comeback.
Goal! Morocco! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal. Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? To be expected, Peter.
Yavaş.
They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Japan have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Japan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort. They're coming again and again. A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. "75 minutes played. Japan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been. Again. Japan finding their passes. Now it's got space here.
Go Poland.
For a goal kick. Time for changes on both sides, actually. That's been cut out. Well played. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. Aimed beyond the defence. Moved on forwards. And reclaimed it in a trice. Nicely weighted ball. Now there's a fine ball. Here comes the cross.
What is Duda? What is Duda? ফ্যানলি ভাই, না ফ্যানলি খেলবো না, ডিভিশন খেলবো ভাই।
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. And that is that. Morocco have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
वो ना क्या कहे, दिल तुम्हारा है सब
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, a 6v6, and with that sort of a physique to him, Daniel Van Malk. Ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he? Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level. Yes, he was. To do that, you've got to be pretty handy. Oh, good read. That's great positioning. So good from him. Full hits. Now it's Batistuta. It's looking wide. Out of play.
चला दे भाई, नहीं सका।
Scholes. And it's Messi. Neymar. Schneider. Costa Curta. And it's Van Bauten. And Scholes. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the shot's on here. Right!
Alright,
Keeper has reacted
flat.
superbly there. That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it. He rises! Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
দিছিল ভাই বুলেটে, জায়গা মতে হাতে না লাগলে গুলি তো।
through here.
আবার ভাই কোন
Here's a corner, good chance. Is their second corner of the game.
এত মন লাগায় কর্নারই করে না করে দিছে এ ব্যান্ড উঠে
He is desperate to get on the score sheet.
ওহো
This time, just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least
ভাই
one.
রাইকার্ডে কি
Spread out to the left. Neymar. He's found a way through. Neymar's cross. Costa Curta
ভাই
gets
বুকেল
it
ফেলাইছে এই
without
বল
sophistication. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Messi. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Schneider looking to play him in. Now it's Schneider. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Neymar. That pass just didn't quite work. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare. Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
রে
He's found a way through. Well, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the whistle goes for
আচ্ছা
half-time.
আচ্ছা কানেক্টে নেই
It was a
ওকে ভাই
half
ওকে
could haves and should haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Easy for both managers to mull over here. Reflections on the first half? Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too. So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we're underway again. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Can he finish?
এটা ভাই গোল খাইবই
And the second half is off to a flyer. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone. Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then. And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting
রে
moments ago.
আমার মনে হয় নেট খারাপ
I think the manager's claiming an assist here. So we have the first goal.
রাফিনিয়া
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter,
রাফিনিয়া
in this
ভাই
team, he's
ধর
always the number one contender, and he's done it again. Now, can they get him away? His interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Hullet. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity go now,
Hullet
Peter. This is a
Hullet
really front-footed approach.
Batistuta
Was probably asking just too much. Well, he's clearly one of those players. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made. Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
সেরা বল সেরা গোল
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous. Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed. So that's two now without reply. Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off? Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they? Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least. because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter attack, and that seems to. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Has a shot.
হুম
Somehow he managed
ল
to get it. He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
ছিল
Messi stood up well to him there. And it's been given away. Nicely intercepted.
অভাবিয়ান অভাবিয়ান
Morocco have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Scholes cross flooding to be
Scholes
got
Bullet Batistuta
should really have made more of that. That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it. It was drilled.
দূর দূর রে
Costa Curta. Rijkaard. It's a promising build up. There's plenty of really nice
পাশের
passes.
মাইরে বাপ
And he's run
উল্টা টান
through. Oh, what has happened
এ
here?
হে হে
So that's it. It is all over. Morocco can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less
3000 গোল
than what they are
3000 গোল
perfectly
হয়েছে ভাই
entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency, and grouping.
ওকে ওকে ভাই খানের ট্রেনিং না এই যে এনে যাবেন প্রথমটা দিবেন 1 এরপর দিবেন এটা দিবেন 1 এরপর তিনটা দিবেন 10 এক এটাও 1 আর এই তিনটা 10 বুস্টার দিবেন সেভিং ঠিক আছে চলো ওয়েলকাম ভাই এরপরে পড়াশোনা opponent দুই সাইডে দুই ব্রিজ কালার কিন্তু বেলের ব্রিজ কাল কোনো কাজ হইব না। আবার সোনা আছে সাথে। বেলের ব্রিজ কাল আপাতত কোনো কাজ লাগবে না, ওইটা শিওর। Oh, Messi. Valverde. Vallahi bu kaini করে দিলাম।
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are ready to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. Well, here he is, Martin Caceres, an uncompromising, unrelenting defender, Jim. Yeah, and that unbreakable spirit is what makes him so special, Peter. He just plays without fear, determined to win at all costs. Every team needs one of him, doesn't it? Well, if you want to be successful, it's... Oh, he's been caught on it here. So, and one more try.
Oh my God.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there. Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Morocco with the corner. They're first. And he's managed to get rid. Just eases him. Decent chance!
Oh.
That's fabulous! Well, this is already
Melody.
looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of this caliber can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again. And he stuck it away as if laser guided. Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do. So the game's first
ওরে
significant moments
নেইমার পড়াই ছিল।
earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
সাবাস নেইমার।
First quarter of an hour gone. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Messi, he's found a way through. Tries to get it clear. Morocco are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Stood up well to him there. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Tries to pass it through. It's a searching pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Rafinha. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's slung out wide. Morocco really do like their passes from deep, Peter. Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they? Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and be...
সব জায়গা থেকে দিছে আগে
Well-taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
ডিফেন্সিভ
One
দিছে।
sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency. Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust. Things starting to look very comfortable. Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off? Messi. Messi. Looking to play him in. That's been intercepted. Oh, what has happened here? Back when it goes. Costa Curta gets good distance on it. Forward tricky back like that, always appreciated by the crowd. Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. All part of a forward's duties. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now there's a fine ball. It's Neymar! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? There is the half-time whistle. First half compared with your expectation. Morocco really should be thinking about kicking this off early in the second half, Peter. Both will be at the same level of intensity. Expect to see the same positive intent. Morocco at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal push.
जो तुम्हारा है ऐसा बेचारा है ना वैश्य कटा
And the second half gets underway. Knocks it out wide. Neymar!
गोला से लड़ा
Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself. Neymar just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it. Rijkaard can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Rafael Leao. Nicely intercepted. Cafu is there to clear. He's going to be disappointed with that. Morocco do appear to have made a half-time change. Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter. Morocco finding their passes. Costa Curta defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. The most accurate pass. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Son Heung-min. And that interception was most necessary. That's great positioning, so good from him. And he was quick to react. Rafael Leao. Rafinha. Morocco do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
गया प्ले काफुर बिजी पड़े
Cafu gets it clear. Rafael Leao. Rafinha. Valverde. Son Heung-min. Valverde tries to play it through. Baresi gets across to intercept that. Rafinha. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Rafael Leao. Messi. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure. Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed. Morocco can consider themselves just about safe now. That's a good ball. Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's been slid through. Can he finish? Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Shit runs out. 1 minute to add according to the board. Added time is not. And there goes the whistle. Morocco can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than.
क्या दिल जो तुम्हारा है ऐसा बेचारा है
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the best. Nothing phases him.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Seiko!
ये लोड़ा
Just a whisker away.
ऊपर बाहर नीचे दिया लगेगा
Nicely weighted ball. That's been intercepted.
That was paid. Well stopped.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Messi. Vitinha. Rafinha will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Now it's Batistuta. Pressing
Robin always
and
क्या
it's
भाई
paid off. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Messi gets into some space.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Morocco Morocco, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Rijkaard.
Morocco are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
But it can be a real threat inside the box. That's a good run down the left. Tries to play it through. Rijkaard. Neymar. Aims beyond the defence. Picked out brilliantly. Big chance!
What is to that? What is to that?
First blood drawn. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Morocco have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, definitely don't want it to be now. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Vitinha is always looking to break lines. Neymar. Batistuta. Oh, he's been caught napping. There's the shot. Travelling a long
ব্যাকেল
way.
দিছিল এরপর আয় নাই
And the first half is
একটু
done.
পারলেই তো
But it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Some first half thoughts? I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework. I just think he needs to change during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Morocco have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied with the break. Here's the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And that's from behind for a goal kick. And it's Zico. No, again, there's no way through. Oh, they can break here. That's a lovely, neat pass. Cannavaro. Morocco are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Now it's Batistuta. Messi!
বাইরে ভাই
And that is doing no harm at all.
কি অবস্থা ভাই মেরে দিছে
Not sure it's the pace
22
or
সেকেন্ড
intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, and that won't be the last they'll see of him. Morocco have got it back, and they'll have another go. Passing nice and neat. Aubameyang.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's come to nothing.
রড দোল হোসেন দাঁড়া দিছে
He's intervened well there. Oh, he's bustling through him, and Batistuta.
আল্লাহ একবার বাঁচাইছে এটা কিছু ঠুকালতে আমি
Wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run. Shame the finish let him down.
Now it's Zico. Morocco clearly have been instructed
হ্যাঁ ভাই
to
তুই
kill
দিলে
this
আমি
off.
দিতে পারবো না
Defense is the best
আমি
form
এক
of
গোল লিড
defense.
হই তুই জোরে জোরে দিলে আমিও জোরে জোরে দিব আয় আয় আয়
He's picked out the
আয়
rope
রোবট দৌড়ে
and
আয়
he's on it. Oh, shooting
আয় রোবট
chance!
দৌড়ে আয় ভাই আয়
It's in! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Morocco are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. Siko!
দিছিল গোল না হলে ম্যাচ ড্র হইতো
Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And that will be the final act. Morocco
আরে না মিয়া
smile now. They have held on in a
ভুল
difficult
ভুল হইব মিয়া
the fans. Truly emotional roller
এই
coaster
অবস্থা
that.
আপনার কি হালচাল
Reflections, don't you?
This was all about tactics.
আর গুলি নাই ভাই গুলি নাই এমনি ভাই এমনি মেসেজ দেই নাই বুঝছেন
What a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture? Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defenses will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many.
Goes for a shot! Forlan! Fantastic!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his caliber can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
রে
Already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Plays it out wide. Spread neatly. His interception, his positioning was spot on. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Pass is intercepted. And here's Eto. Eto!
কি মারতাছে এটা?
That wasn't far away. Well, that's a
বুঝতাছে
try. Good technique.
আরে
Run too.
শালার ভিতরে রে চলে বলি ভাই আমার মিডে খালি গেলে বাল দিয়ে রাখছে নিচে
Whistle's gone. That's a foul. Played back in. Played out wide. Flashes it across. It's gone out for a throw-in. Messi. And Messi! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they're at it again in double quick time!
ভাই কেমনে এত জোরে জোরে
A true beauty of a goal. Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Barcelona are now
এত জোরে মারছে কেমনে এটা
Well, now's the time you
কি মারে ভাই
more daring, Peter. It may be
মন দিয়ে মেরে আমার ডি বক্স লইছে আর ডি বক্স থেকে মেরে
I'd say go and grab a third. Forlan. Real chance.
তেরে কি
Relentless, just relentless. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
There's the shot.
আরে আরে গুনামি ভাই এর থেকে আর বড় স্ক্রিপ্টেড কি বকন
A chance from the spot.
স্ক্রিপ্টেডের মায়েরে
Exactly where he
বাপ
wants to put it.
একারি নিয়ে ভাই ডাইরেক্ট এই যে ডাইরেক্ট নিয়ে আগে গোলের ভিত্তে মারছে
Golden opportunity wasted.
Not the best spot
হ্যাঁ
kick I've
ভাই
ever
অলিভার
seen,
খান
but
বিরিতি
they've
দিব
got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Rafinha
Such good technique.
back into the middle.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi. And here's Rafinha.
That was lovely, that.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Played with finesse. Oh, and a chance! Oh, taken with style. Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
অফসাইড
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
Moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right
টেকনোলজিয়া
call.
টেকনোলজিয়া
It's going to be the final.
গেম
That was as one-sided.
তিন টাকায় রাখছি ভাই
Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
বিলেন্টি তো গোল দিতে পারি নাই এরপরও গোল দিয়েছিলাম এটা অফসাইড
Morocco decide to shake things up. There has been a change in personnel. And that interception was most necessary. That was
ওয়াই
well
কোন আমি
Well stopped. That is a brilliant interception. Vitinha. He's felt that, hasn't he? David Villa. David Villa!
ক্ষমা ভাই ক্ষমা কোনামি পুরা যারা দেয় ভাই হ্যাঁ পুরা বইরা দেয় এটা ভাই কইলো ইয়ার আর না কইলো ভাই কোনো কারণে যারা দেয় ভাই ওরা বইরাই দেয় শালার
Rafael Leao will not want to lose out
এটা হইব না এটা হইব না এটা হইব না আমি জানি না
Nothing wrong with that tackle.
বেলে শট মারতে পারে না বেলে আর কি দেখতে হইব
And this is Eto. And he's
এটা খাইছি খাইছি
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Defending was strong and firm. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Bale.
নিচে কয়টা
Still have the cards.
উপরে দুইটা না খেলতেছে শুধু
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now? Well, I think
বন্ধু লাগাইছি এটা নাইলে
on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Now it's Bale.
নিচে কয়টা ওর ভাই
And this is Eto. Oh, good spread. Well, he got rid
একটাও পুরায় না
pressure. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And he's managed to gift it back. Rijkaard. Messi. Van Balten cuts it out. Messi.
রে গেম রে
Knocks it out
ভাই
wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look. He made it look a bit predictable. Tries to play it through. Takes a shot. They've scored. Another moment of magic. A real wow moment. Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good. So, just a consolation, or is there a way? Oh, he's been caught napping. That's a corner kick. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Messi goes short. Swept in. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Bale. He's shifting through the gears here. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. And that's one back. Not much more than a formality. Played a game of double bluff here, I think. And he's done it again. He's got his second. Morocco give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get. Threads one in. Look at the space here. And he shoots.
খাওয়া নাই ভাই কোনামিও খাওয়া নাই
We thought it was over. It's all square once more.
দাদা
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Magic. What a football match, and genuine respect all round. Bale picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. And it's Del Piero. Neymar. Messi. There's the clearance. That's a good ball out wide. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Forward! Forward! That is a beauty! As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good. Very good. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
এই ভুলে গেছে ভাবছিলাম ওইটার ভালো লাগে দেখো
That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments. Yeah, they say that fortune favors the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
কাড়িব ভাই কাড়িব বুঝাই দেয় এটা বেলা বুঝাই দেয় মাঝের মধ্যে ডাইরেক্ট মেরে দেয়
Composure to score is another. Morocco grab the equaliser, and we're all square. Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned. I don't think
Lionel Messi
know what's being said. And that's put paid to a promising move. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Vitinha.
দৌড় দৌড় দৌড়
Looking to break at pace.
দৌড়
Can he get on the end of this? A corner here. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from.
পিটার ক্যাচ আল্লাহ
Nearly, but nearly is nothing. Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter.
পিটার ক্যাচ
Fancy that
পিটার
it's
ক্যাচ
late hit the target. He's done very well to take that back. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Neymar. And he's surging through. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end
আন্তাজি
product
ট্যাগল
required.
আন্তাজি ট্যাগল
That's
কাজে
really
লেগে
well
গেছে
played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay on side. Morocco have their second corner now. Rafinha! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised. Oh, super ball. Can he finish?
পিটার ক্যাচ পিটার চে পিটার চে
And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
আর
From
দিস
the moment he got involved, he
Tum,
looked
tum,
as if he'd go
tum.
all the way. Terrific. So we have a breakthrough. Now, how will things develop from here? Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another? Beckenbauer. Rijkaard. That was good pressing. Forced the error to clear into it before things could get
gone astray. Van Bouten gets it away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
The pass is intercepted. Rafinha. It's clear to see
Rafinha,
he's not at all happy with
Rafinha.
that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Park Ji-sung, a header!
Hada.
No, couldn't quite control it. Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross, and attempt, all too easy. And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, it's come loose. There's the whistle for half-time. Morocco come roaring back in quite some style.
Morocco,
Very different game
Morocco.
now. So we reach the halfway point. Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident pack, goals, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here? It's
একটা গেল
anybody's guess.
আরেকটাই ও
Morocco are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And we're off again.
ভালো লাগলো আমি করে দিছি আলেকজান্ডার
Morocco
ইসা
do look as though they've made a half-time change here. Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Vicious ball here. So nearly the perfect ball. That's the end of that. It all started well enough. Iniesta can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Iniesta. Well, the defence proved infallible then. And that won't be the last they'll see of him. Goes for a shot.
what a pass
No mistake. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Oh, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So the lead now is 2. They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark. Messi. Shot a goal! Just took too long getting forward. Mbappe cannot be that slow. And a
ভালো মারছে ভালো টেনে দিয়েছে
a big chance wasted. Morocco have their third corner. Vitinha!
Vitinha,
With his head, but
Vitinha.
couldn't steer it in. A poorly directed kick to the keeper. He's given it away. Morocco perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Pirlo. Played out towards the right wing. Rafinha makes the interception. Robertson changes it with that pass. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Mbappe aims beyond the defence. He's got a goal!
মার বুলেট
Oh my word, that is quite something. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the lead is extended still further. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely
বাড়ি মারছে ট্যাঙ্কের মধ্যে
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Cross the quantum. And it's Iniesta. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Knocks it into space. And the shot! Loose ball now. There's a
chase on to retrieve
উঠে
it.
পড়ছে লগে লগে গোল কি
And the keeper has
একটা
got
সেকেন্ড
it
দেরি
up.
করে না লগে লগে উঠে গেছে
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
বেল ভাই ওই ভাই পুরা গেম চেঞ্জার বুঝছেন ওরা কোনোভাবে দেওয়া যাবে না
Rafinha.
যে কোনো ম্যাচ চেঞ্জ করে দেবো
Now a
ভাই
sudden chance to counter.
হুম,
Ball's played through. Beckham picks it up out wide. Rafinha. 4 added minutes on the board. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Played out to the right.
এটা দিলে ডাইরেক্ট বেল এটা দিতাম মাঝে দিয়ে
ই-ইনট. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped.
এমবাপ্পে ম্যান অফ দ্য ম্যাচ
Turned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Mbappe poked it man of the
হাইলাইটস
match,
ভিডিও ঢুকছে
and deservedly so.
বুঝলাম না কি হলো সাদাটা বিন্দু নামবো ভাই সাদাটা দিল না আমারে বুঝলাম না দেখে আমার লাভ নাই আমার খেলাটা আমার দিতে হইব বড় এসে কথা বাড়ছি চলো চলো চলো চলো চলো
So bring it on. Hike expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, if you're looking for a showstopper, I think we need to look no further than Kaka here, Peter. To me, it's all going to be about how much of the ball he's going to see. So does he have a specific role? Yeah, basically to get on it and take it to the opposition. That's what he does. And in doing that, he engages
changes everybody around them. Yeah, he's terrific. Neymar, and he's in. Tries a shot and kept out by the most elastic of saves. That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. And we have
और चीज़ें बहुत लंबा
off the bar. And that's caused a worry or two.
ভালো একটা হিট দিছিল
Maybe it was one of those moments when he just got it too well. And they're back on the ball again. Can he get on the end of this? Threads one in. This might clears the shot.
Bravo India
Goal! Morocco! Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were. So, a breakthrough already.
অনেকদিন পরে ভাই সুদীপ্ত ভাই ইয়াগুলা অ্যাড করছি বুঝছেন সেলিব্রেশন গুলো এটা কি বল দিল মাঠের বাইরে
Quarter of an hour played. Tries to pass it through. Rafinha
একটু সাইডে তো একটু
zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. No messing about, just
বলগুলো তো দিতেছে ভালোই কিন্তু প্লেয়ার গুলো তো ঢুকতেছে না ভাই জলদি তেরে কি কই নিছে বলে ফার্স্ট টাইম বললা হাতে লইতে পারলে প্লেয়ার মেসি আছিল মানে
Morocco do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Oh, it's a tried and tested formula, okay, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course. Danger averted for now.
Calafiori,
Made a surge from fullback, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Looking to play it in. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Batistuta.
অফসাইড
Offside.
ও ভালো জি কে
and it's played forward. And here's Torres, distributed tidily.
খা খা খা খা
It's out for a goal kick. That's been won straight back.
Might want to be careful there.
একটু ভালো লাগছে একটু
Nothing wrong with that tackle.
দে
All won cleanly.
দে মার
It's clear to see that he is not at all happy with that. He made it look a bit predictable. And Batistuta.
একটা কথা যাচ্ছে না প্লেয়ারটা চেঞ্জ করবো এরপরে গেলাম আমার তোমার লগে
And that interception
Was most necessary. He read that really well and stopped it.
some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
And from Mario!
হোয়াট ইজ ইট
The keeper has reacted superbly there. Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
কড়াই যেন
Terrific header into the pieces.
জানতাম আমি ভাই কোনার মারা ডাকামো কোনারে আমি
They have got themselves an equaliser. Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. Whistle goes for half time. So it's all square. Nice
decided
Deep
to
fresh goal
make a
guys.
heading difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
Okay,
Well,
to
it's been a
parano
tight
drakar
game,
nai.
one that's packed with incidents and
Player
talking
ase
points.
oder
So
no
watch this. It's 1-1 at half time.
oder dolu bhai tui. Or CVD kora.
It's the whistle then to start the second half. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Neymar. Shoots! Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Morocco different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon. Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make an ambitious change. Oh, good read. That was well played, well stopped. Vitinha is the team's great visionary. That's been intercepted. That's great positioning. So good from him. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore. And that means just one thing, I suppose. Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And this is
La
Bale.
darai dise ke lega.
Almost an hour gone. Has a look and plays it forward. Now this could be a chance. Cafu looking for options.
Bu
The
jawra
movement.
pula.
Ball driven towards the far post. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, they can break here. And it's made its way to him. He's got away. Takes a shot.
Arre bhai. Ida bela episode থেকে tackle mera boy রইছে কেমনে এটা
Corner number 2 then.
রাগ উঠতাছে এখন আমার এটা ভাই পিছে থেকে কেমনে tackle মারে এটা পিছে থেকে পাল্লা সামনে পড়ে গেছে আর ভাই একটা খাইছি কোনারে গোল শোল্ডার মধ্যে
Chance.
আরে ভাই এই এটা গোল হইব
Harmlessly behind.
না তা পুরো গরম দিছি ক্লিয়ার
Is there and he can pick it up. Morocco perhaps contemplating their next change here.
নেট অন নাই তাই যাচ্ছে ভাই আমার নাই
That's put paid to a promising move. And here's Bale. It could be
আর
here.
এটা আটকালে খেলাইবা
That is special.
পুরা চোদনামি শুরু করছে
A finish
কুনামি
right
পুরা
from the top draw. Into the lead once more. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous. Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defenses apart. And it's difficult to find an answer. Can he finish?
আর কত
It's there.
আর কত
And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't. Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around. It's Neymar!
ভাই ভাই এটা খেয়াল করেন এটা খেয়াল করেন ভাই কিপারের হাত লাগিয়ে গলে গেছে গা কিরকম সুনামি শুরু করছে সবার ভিতরে
Demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really
কিপারের
had
হাত
to
লাগিয়ে গলে গেছে ভাই এই ফার্স্ট টাইম ভাই সামনে
I
সামনে
think it's just top play.
ভাই ক্লিয়ার মিলার মার
This is threatening to become a really good game. Well, I think they have every chance of leveling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. Well
Chelsea saw that coming. He read that really well and stopped it. He was beyond the defence. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's
Vaya, vaya, vaya.
He's done very well to take that back. Neymar. 4 extra minutes added on.
ক্রিকেট করা দরকার ছিল এটা
Nice sequence of passes this. And it's Rivaldo. Rivaldo!
ফিরা
Right
শেষ
card clears.
আর ফিরাতে মনে হয়
And there goes the final whistle.
এই নেইমারের শটটা ভাই এটা কি হইছে নেইমারের শটটা এটা কি হইছে আমি এটাই বুঝলাম না কাহিনী
It was a battle. They know it could so easily have
ওই
gone
বেলা
their way.
সামনে দাঁড়ান হাইলাইট দেখছি ওটা
To have won it. Fed picking up the man of the
এই
match
যে
award,
এইসব
and no
বাতাস
surprise there. You look back on the game then, Jim.
Morocco definitely came out on top simply because they were allowed to march through the middle. Something they jumped onto nice and early and continuously exploited.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
অনেকটা এই যে এটা এই যে এখান থেকে ঠিক আছে মারছে ও শাবাশ আবার দেখতে পিছিয়ে থেকে হাতে লাগিয়া গোল পারা লাগিয়া এটা ফিরে দিছে কুনামি সারা কুনামি এখন কি করবো কোন কেমন আরেকটা बोलो ना क्या करे दिल पूरा है Oh.
is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today? One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. A header!
ভাই
He will be livid with himself. Oh, that's well spotted.
এটা হলে হেড দিছে হয়
In with the challenge. Messi. Rijkaard. Now it's Batistuta. Morocco couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, Red, nice interception. Slightly undercooked that one. They should have done a lot better there.
এটা কি
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ooh, perfectly measured that. And a chance!
শাবাশ
Goal! Morocco! The breakthrough strike. So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Cool.
Forlan just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That's so.
And he's had it off. Oh my word, that is quite something. A finish right from the top draw. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye. Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Arsenal grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
This is Messi. Messi unable to make it happen.
বেলাতে সিবি সেরা রে ভাই রে
Now it's Cristiano
ভাঙ্গেন না
Ronaldo.
তিরা সেরা
Rafinha. So what can they make of this?
দূরে দে
Interception.
মই কি ওর রাইট ব্যাক কই ওই সাইডে রিয়া কই
Really good position out wide.
দিছে সেরা পাস ওর ওই সাইডে সাইডটা মানে টর্নেডো আছে ওই সাইডে কি হয়
Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Chips it through. He's found a way through. So much time. Tries a shot. Confidence there.
আই রে
You want on the ball running at defences.
That's precisely why. Vitinha. Messi tries to play it through. He can run onto that. Goes for a shot. He scored.
ভালো না বলে না যেটা আনতাদি ওটা বলিব
Wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Morocco get themselves into the lead. And it's Forlan. Half-time whistle goes. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been all of this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to be patient. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals.
ঠিক আছে ওই রাইগারটিসি ভিডিও রাখছে
Two-goal cushion early in the second half. Morocco are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Played into space. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Good-looking ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That's good play from him. He is through here. Absolute goal. Danger averted for now.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rafinha. And Messi. Beat the keeper.
সেরা ছিল ভাই
Post.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. No question, that's a foul.
যা যা নিচে যা বেটা
And that's a throw. Nicely shaped ball. That has been cut short. Reels his way through. He's shifting through the gears here. Bill! Tromeni with the clearance. Kupchu charging forward, the ball at his feet. That is good alertness.
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Aubameyang. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Great chance! The pass is intercepted.
নামাইব মনে হয় টাকলারে টাকলারে মনে হয় নামাইব না
And he's managed to gift it back. Looking to play a bit. Rafinha providing an outlet on that flank. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
বুঝলাম না কাহিনী কি হলো
Rijkaard drilled in low. And he's there to belt it away.
টাকলাকে অটোমেটিক নামবো নাকি মারে
Number 2 then. Adams getting this one clear. Vitinha touches it back. And it's made its way to him. Kupchu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Morocco moments now away from seeing this one out. 2 minutes to be added on. Played out wide. Good ball, good take. And the finish! Tromeni. And that's that.
হ্যাঁ করতেও ভালো সিট দিছে
Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Morocco clearly came into this match with a good game plan.
Mm-hmm. মাত্র 14+ দিছে। কোনে স্পিন মারতাম।
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
There's the whistle. Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Rijkaard promptly onto Rafinha. Takes a shot.
খেয়াল ভাই 5.5 তুই খেল। আমার গোল করতে লইছে খালি।
His position was perfect. The invitation
পুরো
was there,
ম্যাচের পাস হয়ে গেল।
and his
কোনো
response
সমস্যা নাই।
absolutely clinical.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Rafinha!
ঘুরে মারছিল।
Was a brilliant save.
Rafinha clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Morocco with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Terrific header. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's managed to get rid. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Neymar. He's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mbappe. And the through ball. Now it's Schneider. He's got a shot at goal.
What?
He's got a goal. That is remarkable. Balls in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The movement so precise. The finish. Oh, what has happened here? A lot of space ahead of him. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Batistuta.
Such good technique.
Rafinha, and he's got and the shots. Goal! Morocco!
Morocco.
What an incredible feat! A legendary feat! 200 wasn't enough, nor 300. Now he hits 400. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Morocco
Hmm.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And it's Messi. And it's made its way to him. Half time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a throw. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Messi, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. No, that was never going to make it. Subimendi. And here's Batistuta, and he's on his way.
কয়টা কয়টা কয়টা না কয়টা
Messi.
ওইটা খালি দেখলাম ভাই
Half-time whistle goes. So we have
কয়টায়
here
ধরছে না আমারে
competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal.
খাওয়া দাওয়া না ভাই লাগতে দিন
Side holding back here. It has been quite a half this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at
I got no
half-time will
idea.
be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo.
এক এক ম্যাচ ভাই এক এক জনটা গেলাম
Pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. Who knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Morocco are up by the odd goal in 3. Just about shading things at the break. And we are already promptly back on the way.
ছড়ান পিকফোর্ড
It's the keeper's ball.
না না না না এটা
That's so good and so
জন্মের
often
গ্রুপ
seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Koeman makes the interception. Belletti. Looking tidy in possession here. Strokes it back.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Lovely. Tries a shot. It's in. Two to the good. And they are purring. Absolutely purring. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter. Such a... Mbappe! That's what you call it.
ভাই না ফেললি কালকে খেলবো
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped.
আজকে আর খেলবো না
It's an imaginative pass.
ওই
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. And that is exemplary defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Morocco perhaps contemplating their next change here. Mbappe. Right, great
এ রে
Schneider.
বাম পা গেলে নিতে পারলেই বুঝতি রে ভাই
Challenge there, uncompromising. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, super ball. Subimendi. That's not gone well. No, that's been intercepted. Nice looking ball. That was good alertness. Messi. Mbappe. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities.
বাবে এমবাবে
Messi. Subimendi. Messi. The pass is intercepted. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now it's Mbappe. Looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Khan with the clearance.
আছি ভাই আলহামদুলিল্লাহ আপনার কি অবস্থা
1 minute to add according to the board. Now it's Bale. And he's searching through. And that looks a decent ball.
দুইটা
Subimendi. And time is up. It's a super show all
best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Rafinha picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
ওকে বাই বাই, আজকে গেলাম, গুড নাইট, সবাই ভালো থাকবেন, কালকে কথা হইব।